Everybody go.
Yo, 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 welcome to Collide, boys. Yeah, I can hear you. Honestly, I would say for in my opinion, I would say Sony's best idea is to keep Tom Holland because people really like the Tom Holland and Zendaya love story that they got going on in the Spider-Man, and yeah, that's like the fans' favorite people right now. People love Zendaya and people love Tom Holland. So I mean, you could bring back an old Spider-Man, but honestly, I think it would be best to just leave the past in the past and just continue moving forward in the position they're going.
With the
It was
movie?
alright.
Yo.
Yeah, I saw Madam Web.
I didn't. Nah. Hmm.
Say that again? Yeah. Um. Honestly, I would keep it a G stack. I thought that shit was I thought it was pretty like mid for sure. I thought it
Okay.
was mid. Um, the storyline was to me was ass. Not gonna lie. With the whole like three kids and you gotta like I just feel like they should have made it more like
What's the story behind that movie?
they should have made it more like action packed. Like that's like bro, like let's be real now. Like they had a woman following because this guy, the because yeah, but this guy was the powerfulest what they call him I guess he was the powerfulest Spider-Man I guess in a way and it was just like okay now that we see that Spider-Man like you can't. Bro, that storyline was just ass to me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want to explain. Like it was just ass, bro. Like they just had her following around three kids because she's supposed to save these people's life because she could foresee the future. But that's cool. Like that's cool and all. Like you could see the future. But like, bro, Spider-Man is more than like. First of all, it's bro. I don't know. That shit was ass. Like I'm mad. Well, I didn't pay for it, but
Hmm.
it's just like it need more pizzazz. Like, bro, at the end of the movie, they showcase Madam Web doing all this, that, and the third with these new powers that she done unlocked. But it's like that's what we wanted to see in the first movie. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to see Madam Web go all out, whoop some ass.
Yeah, but
Like,
they're not gonna show that though.
and they
You know
didn't
how
even
they are.
show that. That shit was just booty, bro. That shit was booty, bro. They flopped. I'm not gonna lie. That was a flop movie to even show Madam Web, and they could have did way better.
Yeah.
we saw that there was Spider-Man woman. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
they might win. They might win. It's, Sony might
So
win
what is it? So is it a?
because
So is it an
the thing
alternate version of Spider-Man or like Spider Woman?
it's no, 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 it is because
I know the shit just by I know it just by like off of the storyline, like the storyline of actual like the Spider Woman when she becomes like Spider Woman, and I mean
yeah,
it ends up being. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Gwen was supposed to be Spider Woman. If I'm not mistaken, in the alternate,
she still can.
but in the alternate reality, she's supposed to be like Spider, like Spider Man. She ends up getting the powers, and Peter Parker ends up dying. I mean,
That's that version.
okay.
Yeah, that's that version. In Madam Web, they was gonna play it longer. Like they was gonna make it like Madam Web 1, Madam Web 2, or whatever. But it didn't.
Nah, that's actually pretty cool though. Now I mean, Craven is like one of the major like villains of Spider Man, so that's actually pretty dope.
Spider-Man's character.
Like,
Different storylines and stuff like that.
but I mean, like I liked
Because
the anime version of Craven the Hunter. Like his storyline was pretty cool, but like I said, I like the anime version of it. But they didn't really, they didn't really go into too much detail of like how he became a villain and all that stuff. They kind of did, but they didn't.
so yeah, this is why I'm talking about Spider-Man because there's like three of them that's going on right
I
now.
love Spider Man.
Because
I don't know, man.
that's coming out yet.
I don't know. I think they did Spider Verse a little too soon. I think they put them all together too soon. Me personally.
Oh, Spider-Verse,
Yeah,
Spider-Verse.
yeah. I think they did
That
a
was
little
a
too
good
soon.
anime show.
No, but I mean, like as far as like the movie where Tobey Maguire and all of them, like I think they did it too soon. I think they just
Oh,
I think they just threw it out there too fast. Because it was
okay.
like
I
what
see
could
what
be,
you're talking about.
because they didn't have nothing to really lead up to it besides I mean Homecoming, and Homecoming wasn't really that good of a Spider-Man movie to me personally. I'm a Tobey
Okay.
Maguire fan, so I liked the first the first two. I mean the third one
Yeah,
was
I liked
okay.
it that.
I mean, so that's the best Spider-Man to me personally. Like he crafted our whole like childhood when it comes to Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Like even the
yeah,
movie, like
cause
the
like
game. Oh my god, the game was perfect. Like that was one of the most perfect games ever made, bro. Off that movie, like
OG Marvel is in the building. What's up?
Well,
What's up? Well,
OG.
before we move on, do you have any?
Man. I think they should introduce Miles. I mean, if they do Kingpin, they gotta bring out Daredevil with it. Like Daredevil has to be seen in Spider Man. Yeah, he has to be
But
seen in
all
Spider Man.
this, but all this circles into Secret Wars. This is
Yeah.
all interconnected about Secret Wars.
See, Secret Wars, like, oh man, yo, there's so many things you can say about Secret Wars, though. Like, I mean, it all depends on how they're gonna do it. I mean, but Secret Wars, that's an iconic thing. Just like the whole Thanos. I mean, I went through the cartoons and the animes and the original versions of that in the comic book. So it's like, you know, they got to play it right, man. They got to do it right. They got to stop playing.
So I think the actual Tom Holland is getting a little old to play Spider-Man. So his window of being Spider-Man is closing.
So you said insulting.
Uh, his, his window for playing Spider-Man is getting shorter and shorter. Like, because it was age, it, it doesn't, he can't be Spider-Man for long anymore.
You talking about Tom Holland?
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah. I mean, like I said, Tony
I
Maguire was
would
the
think
best one.
Tony Maguire, but
He's the best one, but he's old now. That's the only thing. He's old now, so he can't really,
he
play
can
that part.
play this,
Peter Parker. But that's why I said they have to introduce Miles. They have to, because if you're gonna have him be the first Spider-Man into that, you got to introduce Miles, because that's who he becomes. No, I mean, that's how he becomes Spider-Man. So that
because you said
what?
yeah, look it up. I made sure. I was like, Aunt May has a laboratory.
So what you telling me? She made copies
And
of
Miles
Spider-Man?
Morales.
Oh, Miles Morales.
No. Well,
That's
yeah, Miles
fire.
Morales.
Yeah.
Miles Morales had to go to Aunt May with that Peter Parker to help with the
Damn, I didn't even know that.
with the chip in the hand.
That's crazy, yo. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Look at that.
But I thought Ant-Man died from the last Spider-Man movie from the Green Goblin.
That's the Tony Maguire one.
It had all three.
See, but that's what I mean by Marvel being confusing. That they're bringing out certain things that don't come, like, don't really come together. It's just like, okay, well, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. Know what I mean? So it's like, how could you lead up to Secret Wars and you're doing a lot of jumping around into different, different, like, verses. Like, you're going through too many of them at once.
Any final thoughts about this, Pat? About all this Tony Maguire, Tom Holland.
Love Deadpool.
Last thoughts?
Love Deadpool.
No, not really.
Nah, for real though, like they really disappointed me with that Madam Web movie though. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. They really
A lot of
disappointed me
people
with that, bro.
disappointed,
I just
bro.
had to say that, bro, because they really disappointed me with that.
Thoughts that happen, and they didn't do their research
Bro,
enough
but do
to
you
make,
understand? They could have twisted and turned
I
the
don't think nobody
movie
did.
like it could have been like, boom, her mom died trying to catch the spider. Oh shit! Wait, did you guys all see this movie or not?
Nah, not everybody.
Damn, I can't even say too much, but
That's
I
No,
can't
why
even
not
I
damn.
yet.
don't
I
watch it
can't
either.
even say what I really want to say
I
for
don't want
real,
to watch
bro.
it
But
either. So
you
you
know what I'm
can say
saying?
whatever you need to
The
say, bro.
movie, it was
I'm not going to
that
watch
shit
it.
was ass.
so I told you, Scott. Like
I'm not going to
this is
watch it, bro.
collab right here. We get to gritty.
I'm not going to watch it, bro. Know what I mean? So you can say whatever you want to say. I'm not going to watch it. I can't. I can't. I wasn't
Oh, you're
interested
not
in
gonna
what you're
watch it,
saying.
bro? Let me tell you, bro.
Nah.
Listen, bro. They could have made the story like the mom died. Boom. The mom died. Whatever. The spider people raised her. Whatever. They brought her to life. Whatever. So she got that shit within her. Whatever the powers. We done seen them. The the nigga who ran off with the spider from her mom. The nigga done got crazy ass powers. So why not? Why not? Instead of making it, oh, we gotta follow these three girls around because I gotta save them or whatever, whatever. Why not? Okay, she goes back to the island. She gets some training to learn how to use the power, and now she's tough.
But hold on. But it does. Is Madam Web an actual like? Is this like an actual thing?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
oh,
No, she's
I,
an actual character. Like she was the Spider
oh,
Woman
because I
before.
thought they
Like
did it like Batman. I thought it was like a bat, like
she
how
was
they
a good
did
Spider
Batman.
before Spider. She was the good Spider before our friendly neighborhood Spider Man.
Okay.
Feel me?
Okay. Oh, that's the one in animated series. She's wearing the black
that's what
spider
I'm
suit.
saying.
Oh shit,
That's
yo! I
what I'm
didn't even
saying.
yo. I had to really think of that. Like, oh shit, yo! I remember seeing her now. Yo, that's crazy, yo.
That's what
That's
when I
crazy.
first heard about Madam Web, me and Pat did like extensive work.
That's
Like
why
we
y'all
saw
said that.
different Spider Women, son. I'm like,
Mm,
yo. So when Pat saying all this about Madam Web, that's the anger of what could have happened.
Like, bro, they could have showcased hella powers in them. Cause, bro, if y'all didn't watch it,
they
bro,
did.
them spiders, bro. If Spider Man really wanted to, bro, Spider Man could be moving like Flash.
That's crazy. He is fast like that too. That's the crazy part.
He fast,
That nigga's dumb fast.
but
He's dumb
bro,
fast. But
they showed a different type of speed coming out from them spiders, bro. The evil spider, the first evil spider before the venom, bro. The nigga was moving fast as hell, bro. The nigga was moving fast as hell. Some shit we don't even see Spider Man do today. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
like
like they
that's what I'm
set up
saying.
for
Like they had,
the new
bro.
Venom movie.
They could have showcased this shit in plenty of ways, bro, and they really did bad with that shit. So I really hope in the future what Sony does end up doing is they send Spider Man to where they found the spider. And he gets bit by another one, and now he has more powers. You know what I'm saying? They could build a story off of that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I like that one. I like that how that sounds. 'Cause like I said,
Cause
man,
yeah,
the only
Spider
thing I'm
Man
looking
got
forward
bit by
to
a
is
spider.
Miles, bro.
Cool,
They
but
gotta bring out Miles, bro. I
had
want to
he
see a
been
real
bitten by
Miles.
the actual spider, bro, it would have been a whole different story, bro.
But you know, it's so many
It would
different
have been a
Spider
whole
Mans. Now, I
different story,
mean,
bro.
it is a Spider Man somewhere in that whole verse that's powerful than all of them, like the Ultimate Spider Man
It
type shit.
did,
So I
but
mean,
as you can see, even internal problems that's going on. I'm gonna send you the link. You didn't check that out the last clip, the last when I sent you. I'll send you the next one. I'll send you this link. Read it. Add it to the chat. Cause like right now, Sony and Marvel is going through it right now. It, literally on fandomwire.com, they all ignored me. Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland refused to listen to Amy Pascal, who reportedly threw a sandwich at Kevin Feige for his Spider-Man idea. This happened. This published March 30th at 9:32 a.m. So that was a day ago. So there's a lot of internal stuff going on. So again, I'm just giving you these sources to let it. because I've looked at this same sources, but confirmed. See the Spider-Man, the first Super Friends, man, the clip, that clip, bro. Yo, that clip was so awesome. I was like, what is Sony doing with this franchise? Because when I saw it within the Spider-Verse, it was like, bro, that clip was dope. That clip was straight up dope. Like,
Man, you need a booty ass Madam Web movie. Like, who the fuck is this doing?
it happens, bro. You know, it happens. The next thing that the ultimate Joker is the Joaquin Phoenix, look into it, Joaquin Phoenix. My favorite. I have a little 2 minute clip it's what's going on in the background. It's gonna be a like clip of what industry is talking about, how this movie's gonna be done.
The upcoming Joker sequel will reportedly feature the lead characters performing famous songs as part of the film's musical theme. This has put the internet into a frenzy. According to Variety, the Joker sequel, officially titled Joker Folia Du, I definitely mispronounced that, will be a musical jukebox. Recognizable songs performed by the Joker and Harley Quinn throughout. There are also reportedly at least 15 covers of well-known songs in the film, and the performances are described as reinterpretations of the original music. One song is said to be That's Entertainment, which originated from the 1953 musical The Bandwagon and is most commonly associated with Judy Garland. Following the news, some fans took to social media to say that they found it to be discouraging. Variety goes on to report that there could be new, original songs written for the film that will appear. The Joker sequel's co-lead, Lady Gaga, could be lending her musical talents and fame as a singer-songwriter to make a new track for the film. At the same time, the Academy Award-winning composer for the score of the first Joker movie will still have her work featured heavily throughout the sequel. The first film was a dark and serious film, and although it seems that its sequel will deal with the same heavy themes as before, it seems likely they'll appear in a different way with Folia Du's jukebox musical format. Joker's sequel is set to be a bigger film in size and scale than its predecessor, as Warner Bros. Discovery are doubling down on the first film's success. The budget is reportedly north of $200 million. It stars Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga receiving huge paydays for appearing in the film. In 2019, Joker made over $1 billion at the worldwide box office, a staggering amount for a character-driven R-rated drama. The Joker sequel is set to release on October 4th, 2024.
I was just going through
How y'all feel about
So what Joker are we talking about? Are we talking about the British version? That's the version where it's just him. It's like more like sad and shit. Okay. Yeah. I liked it in a way. I liked the whole little storyline to it. I just wish they showed a little bit more like I mean how like the more like dramatic part of his life. Like that shit was crazy. He used to be like a comedian and stuff. That shit was, man, people used to laugh at him and stuff like that. They didn't go too far into that, but I liked that one. That was a good movie.
How about you, OG Marvel?
I know it was also kind of slow too. It was a little slow.
It was a little slow.
Yeah, like to get
Yeah.
like how it was trying the build up was kind of slow. I mean, it was alright.
It was slow,
It was slow, but
but it was awesome.
but see, it was necessary. It was necessary to show his character. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people probably don't know Joker besides Batman. It was a good character development, if you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. How you feel about that? It's gonna be comedy, but they're theatrical.
I mean, it's Joker, so I would expect him to do that. Like I said, the first one wasn't really like that. You know what I mean? So I would expect him to do that in the second one to bring show more of Joker's character. Like you know what I mean, like how they did
Okay.
in Dark Knight or some shit. Like I mean, that Joker was
Oh,
fire.
okay. Yeah.
That Joker was fire.
Yeah, that Joker was crazy.
My favorite scene when he made the pencil disappear. That was my favorite scene.
Yeah, Joker 2 is introducing Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is
Word?
being played by Lady Gaga.
Oh, word? That's crazy.
Yeah, Joker 2 is
Who was the last who's the Harley Quinn played in Suicide Squad? Yeah, I like her as Harley Quinn. She played a good part as Harley Quinn. Like she acts in like everything. Like it was like a perfect.
But I didn't like her Joker though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like her Joker. Her Joker was just that. Just fucking that. With all the guns and just laughing. Man, you call that a Joker?
Yeah, man. I mean,
I was just upset.
Joker a hard person to replicate, bro.
He's so way better than the other previous two Jokers. I'm talking about the Joker with the one that dressed up like
Keith Ledger. Yeah, Keith Ledger was the best one. Keith Ledger was the best one.
That dressed up like a nurse.
I remember that scene. Yeah.
The one that turned out Two-Face.
Yeah.
He turned him out.
Like I said, like the Keith Ledger Joker, you ain't gonna get nobody better than that one. That one was the best one ever made. Like that's like Black Panther.
I don't know if you've seen the TV version. Gotham.
Oh yeah. I like that one too.
No, I didn't see the Joker version. That's only seen.
Oh, that was just Penguin. Yeah. Damn it, but Penguin played a good part too, though. That was
I had to recheck my head.
I sent you a text.
That show was so long ago.
Yeah, I like the show.
But yeah.
I mean, Joker. I mean, like I said, bro. Like it just depends on how they.
Yo.
Yep.
Yeah, I know I had my time, but I'm gonna be popping in and out as long as it's still going, though.
Yeah. Because this is a good conversation that's going on. Because like this is a little spicy.
Spice. Yeah, I'm about to use my phone to read these books, and I'm gonna be back in here.
I bet. So yeah, like I dig it when you said that with Joker Joaquin Phoenix, like it was a little bit too long. They should have speed up a little bit. But in my perspective, because I watched it a second time when it was on, when it was like a week that was on for a little while, and I was watching it, and it got me to other things.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know Joker used to be a superhero before he was a Joker. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Like superhero Joker, that's why I said I wish they would have went a little bit deeper than what they did, because they would have showed Red Hood, and then you would have got an idea of how Red Hood came about.
Well, I think the different versions of a Joker. like a different
It's a
origin
different
story.
origin story.
Yeah, they should have did the origin. Like, I don't know, man. That shit. I mean, it was good the way it was. You know what I mean, you can't go as deep because, I mean, a lot of people don't know certain things, so you can't go as deep
Yeah,
as,
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, into
yeah.
his storyline too deep because his
Too
storyline is
too
just
too
as
deep.
just as long as Batman's is.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
His
Yep.
storyline
Yep. It
crazy.
is.
I like the cartoon
And
version
that's
of
how.
Joker. The cartoon version
That's
showed
how we
showed
gonna
his
leave it.
actual like Batman Year One. They actually showed Joker before he was the Joker. You know what I mean? They showed like all the stuff that he was trying to do. You know what I mean, he was a comedian and stuff like that. So that was, you know what I mean, the Year One pretty much showed that whole part. I mean, but that's why I like the
Would
animation
you?
better.
Would you? Would you? Would you care if it was musical in it?
Like a musical.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know.
but not too much. It might be. It might be. A background type of joint.
But like I said, I expect that from Joker. You feel me? Like
Mm.
that's something that you expect from him if you know who Joker is. Like if you really know the Joker, you would
Exactly. That's.
expect that from him.
Uh,
Like you expect him to do a little
okay.
musical real quick while he killing people. Like I would love to see that. Like what?
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
best part of Joker. Like
Okay.
what? Gotta
You
do
you
that.
you got me hyped for this now.
No, I'm not disappointed about it at all because it's
I'm
like
I'm
if
I'm
you
I'm
you
dead
don't know
I'm dead
Joker.
serious, bro.
If you follow the Batman animated series, that's what all he used to do. That's all he used to do: blow shit up and sing and shit. Like when he first met Lex Luthor, he was doing that. Like Lex Luthor, like this nigga crazy. Like what's wrong with this nigga? Like
I
so.
feel like
I
he
feel
would
like he
always
would always
kidnapping too.
do
Like
like
kidnapping
him back
people.
people.
That's facts.
That's my opinion. But people don't know who Joker is. That's why I'm like, I look at these source files, right? And there's people commenting and saying that this customers that might not watch all because they haven't
But why though? Like,
they created uh, DC like we know DC.
facts.
Like they haven't done enough of research because like I grew up in DC.
I love
I
DC.
could talk about Smallville. I could talk about the first era.
Oh man,
I could talk, you know what I'm saying? Like I could talk about the
Smallville was
first
fire.
Batman that I seen, the first Nightwing that I seen, the certain Batman Beyond. Like I can take it even further.
I think the dopest person
Like
in DC right now is Damian. He's the dopest person in
Damian
DC.
Wayne,
Yeah,
you know he's connected with Arrow.
yeah, yeah. They pretty much was
That's
friends. Him and Speedy. I mean, him and Speedy friends. They best friends.
yeah. Like it was just crazy. Like
The only reason I said that because
how
if he was Batman, which he became Batman, yo, he would be so ruthless, bro. He'd be Batman, what Batman's supposed to be. So
like
like, I can't wait to see him in the movie.
that's the point. That's the point we're making, guys. On YouTube, Clubhouse, uh, Twitter. I may be a small fish, but I'm part of the understanding that my man Sky says, OG Marvel says, we watch these movies. We grew up with these movies, and we may not have understanding going on
Not even just the movies though,
and
like
what research. What happened?
not even just the movies though, like know what I mean the
Okay.
fucking comic books, the cartoons. Like my favorite cartoon is Batman animated series, and it's because of like that crafted everything, bro. Like that's what made Batman really Batman. Like so it's just
See,
more than just like simply just a movie. Like you gotta if you're gonna go, like get into a character, you gotta dig really deep into that to really fully understand the character.
exactly. That other consumers that's writing on Instagram or Twitter. it's just talking shit and they don't
Yeah,
know shit.
they don't know shit.
Like,
They just giving their opinion, but don't know the background of it. Like just like I said, like with the Joker, with the whole musical part. Now I mean, as long as they don't milk it to where they make it a whole thing like High School Musical. If they make it like that, then it's gonna be terrible. But if they make it to where now I mean they bring it in, they bring that little part in where he's doing the musical, it's gonna be fire. If it's like a scene, okay, cool. But if it's like that's the movie, then that's not cool. So that's understandable. But you got to know Joker, bro. Like Joker is just like that. Like he's really like that. Like that nigga, he'll do anything to fuck with Batman, just to fuck Batman's day up. The nigga will blow up all of Gotham just to mess the nigga day up. Like, like what?
but mind you, he has Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga makes hits
Yeah, facts.
and she produces her own music.
See, but that's what's gonna
So
make the movie. That's what people gonna want to see, though. That a majority of the people that's waiting for that movie, they only want to see Lady Gaga. They don't care about the movie. Like they just want to see her. Like see what she look like in you know what I mean in her character. You know what I mean. So that's what's gonna make majority of their money. Just having Lady Gaga just being seen in that is gonna make them money. So it ain't the money part
yeah,
that's important. It's the part where like, yo, how are you gonna show Joker? What is he gonna be doing? And then where's Batman? Like those are the three questions right there. Like those are three questions.
hey, final thoughts, OG.
Yeah, I think it will be really different also because it will be rated all, and there's not a lot of DC uh, movies that is rated all. Very few DC movies are rated all. So they can get away with a lot more in these movies.
That makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like how it is right now because they watering down everything. They watered down everything. Like every movie that you've seen that was major, it was supposed to look way better than what it looked like, but they just watered it down. I mean, because I could have swore I seen way more. Like for example, Endgame, I could have swore it was way more Marvel characters in the background in the comic book. Like like it was way more people. Like you feel me? Like just like Wolverine's the first Avenger, they don't even got him as an Avenger. Like and he's one of the first.
But he's not an Avenger that was created from the film.
I
You
mean, but
gotta look at
nobody
it from that
was.
perspective.
The Hulk wasn't. Fucking nobody really was though. I mean, Captain America and
Convenience for the
Wolverine was
fans.
already Avengers. You feel me? Like they just added on to other people. Like if you look at any cartoons right now, like any like Marvel like Avengers cartoons, they have Wolverine inside the ship with them. Like he's part of that. Like
Yeah.
he's a major part. Like he's supposed to be an Avenger, bro. Like, but I understand. I mean, they don't
But
want to bring
Scott,
him in. I understand.
answer this question. Before we move on with the why? Did you see? I don't know if you seen this Hulu show that came on. It was right after X-Men Future Past.
Hmm.
That show came up. It was called The Gifted.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Why they don't talk about it as it's the canon of the future
Thanks.
of X-Men Future Past?
Yeah.
Because the X-Men was based on the Sentinels.
Facts.
How Sentinels was created.
Facts.
And it was where I forgot her name. She was blue. She can transform
Mystique.
to
Mystique.
Mystique. Yes.
Yeah.
If Mystique went on with her plan, this would the Gifted would have been the events. I mean the effects of the cause.
That's crazy.
Because that's how the Sentinels was like starting forming of creation.
Yeah, I remember that I remember that episode in the animated series actually when they found out where the Sentinels was coming from and all that stuff. And I mean that's how if I'm not mistaken, that's how what's his name? Mysterio, I think it is. No, it's not Mysterio. I forgot his name, but he ended up dying. Know what I mean, and then the new one, he's not even dead yet, and he dies in like I think like the first couple episodes or the first season.
He
Mm.
he should have killed Trash.
What's his name?
Mystique.
Oh, Mystique. She's
No,
she's
no,
trash.
no, 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 no. He should have killed the character.
Yeah, that's why X-Men Future Past, that's why they went to the past so they won't die. That's why Wolverine was the only person that can go to the past.
Because he regenerates.
Yep.
But she was trying to kill Trash.
Yeah,
Little Trash. The short guy.
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. If Mystique went on, like if her cause went just, the Gifted was the chauffeur. What exactly happened throughout the whole entire time. In the future, that's when X-Men Future just found out about the symptom.
Oh yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, I remember that.
I think I'm not completely sure if that's when they because I gotta rewatch X-Men Future Past because I think I'm right. Don't quote me, guys. I'm just making sure that my timeline is
Correct.
current with the Gifted show
Facts.
on Hulu. If you haven't watched it, it's still there. If you even got it on HBO, it's on it.
Okay.
Either Hudson
Yeah,
and Harrison. Because the Gifted was showing that as
that's
well.
crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, but
yeah.
like I said,
So I
man.
don't know why. I don't know why it wasn't these the Gifted.
I mean, ain't that the reason why Magneto became Magneto because his daughter dies?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, they just gotta bring that in. But like I said, man, I was just saying. I mean, they like if you're gonna do something, just don't water it down, bro. Because there's a lot of fans that
yeah,
that really likes these type of things, and they're looking for key things from their childhood. I mean, and if you don't give them that, you give them some bullshit, and I mean, that's like I was waiting for this. It is not what you think it is.
I feel you on that.
Like the whole
Next thing you're gonna,
Doctor Strange where they had the whole Illuminati, but Mr. Fantastic wasn't there. Tony Stark wasn't there. It was like what? It's not. I don't know these people.
yeah, that's they haven't spoke about that alternate universe.
They're not going to. They're not going to.
It, it it's shocking for it to happen that way, but
I mean,
it
I
is what
thought the
it is.
female Captain America was cool, but I didn't understand why. I
Yeah,
just didn't understand why Captain America was a female. I just couldn't understand that. I'm like, what the fuck?
these guys don't like a woman uh actor solo film. That's why the Marvels didn't reach a certain plateau that it needed to become because the Marvels could have changed the whole thing. Like I didn't hate anything about the Marvel except one little one little snippet. And that was it. They could have shortened that by 10 minutes in more character development.
Facts.
That's my perspective.
Yeah.
It was I love it. It was awesome. I thought that had like rated R type shit.
Yeah.
So she it was everything was good. But once she saw Madam Web, she fell asleep. I don't know why.
Because it wasn't that, man. It wasn't that exciting, bro. I know it wasn't, man. I know it. Everybody knows it. It wasn't what they thought. Like
finish off with the Joker thoughts. Me, uh, I don't care if it had the musical in it. I mean, because like that's where you get the good music. That's where
Facts.
you get some good music that sometimes needs to be in the background,
Facts.
and it makes you relive the '50s a little bit. Like I mean,
Facts.
I don't know for other people, music. Like I can hear sounds and production back to it.
Yeah. Facts.
My my daughter, she plays the guitar and the viola, so it runs in my blood. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm the type of I'm like that type too. Like I like opera and stuff like that. So know what I mean, but like the things they're doing is for simple minded people. Like it's just for the fish in the sea. It's not for the sharks or the whales. It's just for the school of fish that's just swimming around. Like that's what it really is for. Like it's not for like us type of people. Like it's just not. Like
Yeah, exactly. So but everybody,
mm. Oh. Oh man.
When I was a kid, there was a gangster, real old school type, Rex Calabrese. He was a big deal. He helped people. You saw you on the street, he'd call out to you. When I'm 14 or something, he has a heart attack and dies. Still holding a cigar. In my neighborhood, they throw a parade in his honor. A friggin' parade. I mean, it wasn't fancy, but it was a gesture. To show love for what he meant. Can you imagine to be remembered like that?
I think Prowse is alright. The one that you was watching? Mm-mm. Nah, I didn't.
I watched it. Okay.
Yeah, that shit look crazy, yo. Why he look like Max Payne, old Max Payne? Yeah, that's crazy. He look like an old Max Payne. That's crazy. Man, like what? Yeah, that's
I think it's gonna be a lot about like organized crime and organized crime movies, like mafia movies. And like, hmm, I know there's one, maybe like Casino. It's
oh yeah. Okay.
like a casino vibe. Yeah.
That's, oh,
No, 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 no. I'm talking about from I forgot his name. Who's the who's the little scalpel dude? He's small. I want to look him up.
yeah. That's why I said Max Payne. It looked like an old. It's like it looked like Max Payne, but but he's like older on some shit. Like that's what it looked like to me. Like it looked like some Max Payne shit to me. I was looking. I'm like, yo, this the Penguin nigga. This nigga over here going hard. Like what? Like this is not Penguin, bro. Yo, yo, that shit looked like it was fire, bro. I'm sorry. Just watching like the little clips. I'm like, yo, he in the mix. He in some action like he on some Batman shit. Like why
It,
he in the mix like this? I ain't never seen no Penguin like this.
it had Joey Pesci and Robert De Niro and Casino. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that movie.
I had to see it. I know I've seen it before. That's an old movie.
It gave me that type of vibe.
I don't know what that is.
casino movie? The one with Robert De Niro.
Oh, the one with Robert De Niro. That's Casino Royale, isn't it?
No, no. Casino Royale with 007.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'll send you a link
So is that the
to
one?
it.
Opinion like that. The bomb, right? That's that. You know who he remind me of? He reminds me of old boy that used to be with Commissioner Gordon. I forgot his name, but he gave me that type of vibe. He didn't give me the penguin vibe. Like, he gave me like a investigator type vibe or some shit. But yeah, like he looked like old boy from old boy that be with Commissioner Gordon. He reminded me of him. I don't know why, but he reminded me of him with that trench coat on, going around with a gun. I'm like,
For Gotham?
yeah, he gave me that vibe. I'm like, whoa, this a penguin? I'm like, this ain't no penguin. Where's the top hat? Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, that had
that one was it should dope. It
but
looked
the
dope.
Daredevil had Ben Affleck.
Oh, but you know what's the crazy thing? It reminded me of Gotham. I felt like it was like a continuation of that or some shit. It could have been like a continuation of that. Yeah, the Gotham would have been fire. It's, yeah, yeah, nah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but the kid in Gotham, he was not skinny. He was really skinny. This guy isn't skinny.
Older. Yeah, facts. Yeah, they do a series. They do a series. I want to see Victor Freeze. Like personally, I would rather see Victor Freeze. Like in the beginning. Like I wish they would have did him instead of Penguin. All those, because that would have been an interesting story. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, word. Oh, oh shit. I didn't. I think the one. I was looking. Oh, man. Who was the one back in the day? With what? Oh, okay. Oh, I like I like the penguin from the animated series. I like that penguin. He's stupid. I think you're gonna see a lot of what's the name? You're gonna see a lot of but that's why I said it makes me feel like Gotham because like how that penguin develops, it look like that's what he develops into. That's what it looks like to me. Like that's what I like. That's what I see him as. Like he look like know what I mean, he done went through everything. So now this is what he came about to be. Like, that's how he came out to be. Like that right there. Like I'm looking at this penguin movie and I'm like, this is the penguin. This shit look like some Godfather shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, he gonna be going ham. Yo, what? That was crazy, bro. It was like an action movie or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this
But
the
well, I
penguin?
was thinking like mafia organized crime.
Damn. I'm good.
No, no, this mafia movie. It gave me a mafia. I'm talking like casino, like something like that. Maybe.
It was. I liked the clip. I liked the clip. I mean, if the movie is like, if the show is like that, like throughout, like he's like that throughout the show, then I can get with it. I can get with it. Mm. He played a good part, man. Yeah. He played a good part. Yeah. Shit look to me, bro. That shit. It looked like it's gonna be dope. Like I said, it looked like Max Payne to me. Like I don't know. Like the whole demeanor was just Max Payne. Like, I don't know why. Like that's the demeanor they gave me. Like yeah, yeah. I just wish it. I wish it was like I wish it was the Spider Man, the first Spider Man. I wish it was like the original Eddie Brock. It's supposed to. I think it's supposed to be that original, but yeah, I don't know, man. It just it didn't give me that Venom feel. Like just bring my heart, bro. That's it. Just bring my heart. Yeah, we can get really like we can go deep as we want to go. Yeah, you can see that though in his work. You can see it in the work. You, He does. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for a lot of those things to come out, man. You know what I mean? It's just all patience, man. Patience. Yeah, it's just like I said, I mean, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right though. I mean, a lot of people that's doing all this stuff, I mean, they don't really like have the knowledge of it yet. I mean, so if you're gonna, like I said, if you're gonna do it, I mean, at least do your research. I mean, don't just do whatever you feel like is right, because sometimes the things that you feel like is right could be wrong. That's
I,
a fact.
I,
It's I, I like movies like that though. It gives you like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have a short attention span, so I would like to be there for like 2 hours watching, watching a good movie.
I I feel like Marvel mostly, not too much DC, but mostly Marvel, is pushing out quantity over quality. Yeah, because I want more with the quantity over a good entertainment, which is quality. And it's only,
I like it. I just didn't like the voiceovers. I think it was like too like for example Gambit didn't sound like Gambit to me. Like it didn't sound like 97 Gambit. It really didn't to me. Wolverine sounded kind of too soft. Like it didn't give me that, it didn't give me that 97 feel. Like no, I mean like I love the illustration, how it looks. But, like everything was perfect. It was just I mean me being me, the voiceovers was just the one thing that I didn't like. I mean, there was like there was some things missing. You know what I mean, from from the original. I mean, you can go into the videos and see all the stuff that was missing. You know what I mean, but I mean overall it was good. It's just I just didn't like the voices. Voices was weird. With- Mad weird. I'm like, why Gambit don't have that? He had the accent, but it was like it was like randomly. It wasn't like, you know what I mean, it wasn't like how he usually talked. Like
I, I thought Storm sounded off too. Storm didn't sound like Storm.
that's what I'm saying. They couldn't play, they didn't play the voices. None of them played the voices. They had new people. Yeah, they just didn't the person that did the whole thing, he just didn't want to use their voices. He didn't want to use them as a voiceover. He wanted to get other people. That's why you don't hear him. That's why you don't hear the original voices, because he didn't want to do that. He wanted to, like, you know what I mean, like you said, he did some things that, you know what I mean, like you just like, okay, that was uncalled for. I really love the illustration. I'm telling you, the other percentage was the voiceovers. I'm telling you, like the other percentage, the other 3% was like, this shit look dope, but why they sound like that? Why would you sound like that? You soft as hell. Facts.
Probably, the one. So he was talking about the voices for voice actors. I did not like Storm. She didn't sound like Storm to me. No, no, Storm.
Gambit Beast didn't sound right.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
because that's the
For
reason part,
me,
man. Like, that's the reason part of the damn show.
I,
Facts,
I,
bro.
I didn't like Storm. Storm sounded off.
Yeah, hold on. Man. Beast's voice is more distinct out of all of them. Like his voice is more important than all of them because you hear Beast's voice like and you be like, oh, all right, now I know why he sounds like a beast. You hear it in this one, it's like he sounds like a regular guy in a beast body. Like what is going on? Like I said, Wolverine sounded soft. Like I ain't like how that Wolverine sound. Like he didn't sound like a motherfucker that go to a bar. You know what I mean? Feel like the world's against him. It didn't give me that feel when I heard him. I'm like, ew, why he sound like that? When I hear like 90, like when I hear the original X-Men, it reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom. It reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom too. Like all their voices, they all sounded just like that. Like I mean, but when you hear this one, it sounds like the new Marvel vs. Capcom. It wasn't. It's like it's not. It don't sound like it's not like you know. What I mean, it's not the original. So, you know what I mean, and sometimes you can't replicate an original. Like that shit is very hard. But I really love the illustration. I love the illustration of it. I wish they looked like that now. Back in that time, it would have looked so beautiful. But with the voices, it would have looked so beautiful in that time, man. Yeah, I'm a '97 head still. Gotta watch it. Mhm. Yep. Man, is always
He,
yeah, what?
he,
You gotta remember the time and era too. You gotta remember the time and era that the show is placed around that time. It was very political.
he, he trying to redeem himself after like he trying to seek redemption.
Even though he's like a evil character in X-Men, I respect Magneto. Like I respect Magneto. At least at least he tried to do something for the mutants. You feel me? That's what he like pretty much represents. So like him and Xavier is like they're bumping heads because they want the same thing, but it's just no. I mean, they have their different ways of how they want to do it. Stop that. And they're violently beating niggas up, like like they're violently beating niggas up, like you know what I mean. But that's why if you go look in the show, that's why Xavier and Magneto always had an argument because it was like, nigga, you doing the same thing I'm doing, but like you mad at me because I'm doing the same shit, but I'm doing it in a different sense of where we take over this shit, and you doing it in the sense of how I'm doing it, but you're not trying to take over nothing. You're trying to like make everything the way it's supposed to be. Yeah.
The beast,
Because he went to jail, and in the original one he went to jail just because he was trying to get everybody to calm down. They ended up putting him in jail, so now everybody's fighting just to get beast out. It's in the original. That's why I said. See, that's why I said they missed a lot of things that you like. You know what I mean? You didn't see like in the first one, in the beginning episode. Yeah, in the first episode, the actual end, like, the first one, he was in jail, and Magneto bust him out. Yeah, yeah, that's 97. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to. You got to if you want to understand. You got to. That shit so beautiful, bro. That's one of the best cartoons ever made. Yeah, he didn't want to break him out. He's like, bro, the only reason I'm breaking you out, bro, is because like I see you stand for something, but I'm gonna break you out anyway because, know what I mean, you with Xavier. That's the only reason I'm breaking you out. But, know what I mean, I could leave your ass in here. That's what he pretty much said.
Yeah. I thought Magneto was in like a prison camp when he was a kid, like during World War II. So I think that majorly impacted him to not a human. Does that make sense?